Howdy folks, this is Troy with vtwins2vh.com. Coming on to make you a video of my Gold Digger bike that I just finished building over the course of this winter. If any of you have followed me on my my website, my weblog, you'll be pretty familiar with this bike. It's an '89 Sportster, 4-speed, chain drive. It's a 1200, I put a 1200 kit in. So to give you a little history on the bike, I bought the bike. It was a Frisco style chopper with the high neck. So what I did was I completely disassembled the bike all the way down to the frame. Good friend of mine is Bob Zaleski with New England Choppers. He gave me a hand. What we did was we dropped the neck back down. It was already stretched. We dropped that down and raked it out like 40 degrees. You can see that down in here. So it gives it, from a Frisco style chopper, it gives it more of a digger style look. That's what this whole bike is all about. That's why it's called the Gold Digger. So that's what we did to the frame. I took the frame after we got it all welded and everything, and I completely ground everything smooth. I molded in this entire frame and the swing arm, lost all the welds, smoothed it all over, and painted it with House of Color Solar Gold Candy. After I got done with all of that, or in the midst of all this was going on, we took the engine apart, transmissions completely rebuilt, engines completely rebuilt with the 1200 kit. Trying to think of what else we did to it. I mean, went through the carbs, I painted the entire engine, gloss black, put all brand new hardware on it. I did kind of a funky thing where I painted some of the rocker boxes, left the D-rings chromed. It's got brand new tires on it. They're Avon Speedmaster, so it gives you that old school chopper look. The whole idea with this bike is to be like an old 70s type chopper, but at the same time have the Evolution engine so that it's reliable. Powder coated the wheels, hand striped the wheels. I did the custom paint on it. It started out as House of Candy Solar Gold as well. And then what I did was I fish scaled down the center, and then I made these stripes, and I fish scaled, I faded the sides. We lettered it here. I did the fades on the side, the old 70 style. As far as the rest of the bike goes, brand new GMA controls. We did the brake pads, wheel bearings, seals, like I said, engine, transmission, all the gaskets. It has a brand new Dyna ignition in it, plugs, wires, all the gaskets. It's got a new clutch basket in it, new stator. Trying to think of all the stuff that's been done to this bike. It's been gone through from stem to stern. We got progressive shocks, lowered shocks on the rear. Bike rides really nice. It is set up right now with the solo seat. I do have the pad that goes on here. I'll bring that over here. I'll pop it on, show you what it looks like. The reason I don't run the pad on here is because it takes away from the paint. But this pops right on there like that. I'm not going to put the bolt in it, but that way there. And I do have the pegs that go on the back. I have it set up as a solo rider bike right now because, I mean, the bike's got probably 50 miles on it. So at this point, I kind of hit the high points on the bike. I'm going to take the camera. I'm going to walk you all around the bike. Here we go. There's your front wheel. Avon Speedmaster tire that's brand new. Wheels been powder coated. I hand striped the wheels. Chrome fork legs. New braided brake line. This is the paint. Solar Candy Gold. I taped it off. This stripe that you're seeing in here, that is Roth Glasshouse Flake. This is a multicolor flake. When it hits the light, it does everything from green, purples, reds. It's really crazy. This is the original gold stripe line here. I've got the fish scale fades there. Got a Bates headlight on it. Got some old school directionals on there so that the bike is street legal. I mean, it's got front and rear directionals and brake lights and all that type of stuff. It doesn't have any hand controls. I did my controls on the side. Here's the tank. Kind of pan around the tank a little bit so maybe you can see kind of the play on the light. But I did this fan fade in the front, did these scallop fades on the side. This Gold Digger is done in pure gold leaf. This Besides all the other flake that it has in it, it's got this Cloud 9 dust in it too. So it's got this like sparkly, prismy effect on the sides as well. So this paint really plays with you. Now you come down to the engine, you can see where I got tailor wires on there, new plugs, new coil, chrome brackets. All the chrome that's on here is brand new. I painted the side covers, base coat, clear coat, so that and then put all brand new hardware on here. All the hoses and lines are all new. Progressive suspension in the back. Same with this back wheel. Old school tire, powder coated wheel, hand striped. All this is all hand stripe work here. This is all done by John at Globe Sign out of Southbridge, Mass. This is the back of it. Here's your back fender right here. You can really kind of get that sparkle on the striping. It's got a really, really cool effect. Come over here to this side of the bike. Chrome chain guard, chrome chain, chrome sprocket. We made this funky exhaust. It had an upswept, almost like a fishtail type exhaust. We cut that off, powder coated it, put these cool mufflers on the side of it. Kind of gives it almost like an XR75 look, XR750 look on the side. You can kind of get a good look at that. The swing arm is all hand striped here. Got the points covers, got the dollar sign hand striped into it. Ran the velocity stack for the old school look. Oil bag striped, ball milled oil cap on it. Here's the other side of the tank. The petcock is brand new. It does have the crossover, so it will bleed gas from one side of the tank to the other. Another view of the controls. This is a whole nother view of the other side of the bike. And that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do right at this moment is I'm going to put the camera back up on the stand, and I'll start the bike up so that you can hear the bike run. This bike is stone cold. Just want to come over here and be straight up with you. Bike stone cold. You can touch the pipes. So this is what it's like. I mean, it's no big deal. You go like this, boom. Turn the ignition, the gas on. Kind of ran the choke over here, like that. Pull the choke out like that. It's in neutral. That's it. Keep running. Okay, so there you go. April 20th, I'll put this thing up on eBay. If you want, you can look at it on my website as well. It's vtwinstov8.com. You can message me. I'll answer you any questions you have on the bike. I got about 50 miles on this bike. I took it for a nice long ride, shook it all out, made sure there was nothing wrong with it. The bike runs freaking awesome. It's an absolute ball to ride. I know a lot of people would look at this and be like, wow, that's got to be a really weird thing to ride. It's so much fun to ride. I mean, you know, this is one of 4 bikes that I have right now. I do these things so that I enjoy riding them, but I also enjoy building them. So I built this one, I've ridden it now, so now it's time for somebody else to have a chance to enjoy it. Please hit me up, Troy Kane. You can see me on YouTube, on vtwinstov8.com, and I'm also vtwinstov8 on eBay as well. Right there you go. So I hope to see you bidding high and bidding often, and thanks a lot for tuning in.